beginning, there were 5 crystals of creation. They were scattered to the far reaches of Wildspace and protected by guardians. One such guardian was Beleren, an ancient black dragon, killed for his knowledge by the Illithid Inoki. He placed his consciousness in an orb and placed it on a ship. Now, his adventurers search for the other crystals before they fall into the wrong hands.
Our adventurers traversed through Wildspace en route to Ravnica, but had to slow down due to the remnants of a war zone. Elven vessels, broken and destroyed, floated aimlessly in Wildspace. Mechanical constructs also littered the battlefield. There, they noticed a crashed vessel on an asteroid and a pile of coins. Buried under the coins was a construct, missing both its legs. They brought the newcomer on board and learned his name was J0NN3-5. Will our adventurers discover more information on these new constructs, avoid the perils of Wildspace, or become a home for injured robots? Only time will tell. And before we start off on the main deck of Beleren, I want to go 3 days prior to this day. And on a ship filled with dwarves sits a character. Sajin, would you like to introduce your character who is sitting on this ship?
Okay, so we have Thoradin Steelfist. He is a hill dwarf. He 4'2", 184 years old. He's got like a bronzish skin, brown hair. And he is on a quest for revenge.
And you have a mission that was brought to you by your god in a dream that told you to join this mining company. You don't really know why, but here you are in great camaraderie with fellow dwarves as you head to an asteroid. There's a series of asteroids that you're there to mine a little bit, see what's in there before the main company comes. And there's about 10 dwarves with you as you enter this asteroid and you land on top. You begin your first day getting your hands dirty, and you haven't felt this good about yourself in a long time. Getting yourself back into the mining and chiseling away on a rock just makes you feel right, like you belong. This is what you're meant to do. You just feel the camaraderie and drinking with your fellow dwarves as you chisel your way down to the middle of this asteroid, you're looking for diamonds, gold, and platinum is what you're assigned to dig in here. And on your second day on this asteroid, you're sleeping your shift when the first shift comes up to you and grabs you on your shoulder and wakes you up from your slumber. They're like, first thing is, what's the name of your character?
Thoradin.
Thoradin?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a smaller dwarf, older gentleman, older than you, gray beard, his face is full of soot, and he shakes you. Oh, Sir Thoradin, rise, we need you to come down to the asteroid right now.
What's going on?
We've discovered something inside, and only you can figure out what's going on here, but we're so blessed to have a Cleric Morden here with us. So please, if you don't mind.
Very well. And then he grabs his stuff and sighs and
follows. Yep. And you go to this cage that it's a pulley system, and cage closes, and you and 3 other dwarves are descending down into this asteroid, down and down and down. It gets darker and darker, and there are lanterns that you have that have these fireflies that light up. And you also can tell if the fireflies die, then it's too gaseous down here that you need to get out. So it serves two purposes. You get to the bottom where they're chiseling, and the cage opens up, and they usher you to a section of wall that they just excavated. And there, prominently against the wall, is a forge symbol. It's got a anvil and a hammer over it, and you can tell that this is a sign of Moradin, your god.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you going to do?
So do I recognize it as anything other than a symbol of my god, like an indication of, like, as a sacred place, or?
Yeah, you can do me a religion check, please.
Okay.
And I will roll for advantage since this is your deity.
17.
Okay. So, 17, you could tell that this is a sacred place. And you also feel that in your dream that this is why you're here. He sent you here to see this for some reason.
Okay, so this is like a relief in the side of the wall with the...
It is
like
a piece of stone that is recessed in, like chiseled in to make it a picture of Moradin, of his symbol against this wall.
Okay.
It's probably about 10 feet by 10 feet. It's pretty big.
Okay, so Thoradin's gonna walk up and like touch it with his hands.
Okay, as you do, you feel a power trickle down your arm, almost like your hand is falling asleep, and the rock begins to move, and then you're able to pass your hand through it. It's almost like the rock is still there, but you can move into it for some reason. You've never felt this. Your hand just all of a sudden moves right through the symbol, and some of the dwarves start muttering under their breath and taking a couple steps back away from you.
Old Father, protect me. He's gonna walk through.
You walk through and you enter a subterranean cavern. There is dust and dirt all around you, and you look back and you can see through, like it's a two-way mirror, this rock behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You see the dwarves behind you looking confusing. They can't see you. They're touching the same thing you touched, but they can't walk through it. Do you have...
And what do I see down the hall?
You hold your lantern up, and you can give me a perception check, please.
Okay. 23.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you hold this lantern up, and you see a 20-foot statue of a blacksmith dwarf hammering an anvil that is 5 feet tall, and it looks like he's swinging a hammer down on this anvil that is directly in front of you. It's not a hallway, it's a subterranean room. It looks it looks to just house this statue and anvil.
Okay, I think first he's gonna like kneel before the statue and say a quick prayer.
Okay. Yes.
And then is there anything else in this room besides the statue?
Yes, you see with that roll, you see seems to be something on the anvil.
Okay, so I'm gonna go investigate what's on that anvil.
You walk up with your lantern filled with these fireflies, and you see that there is a dust-covered mace. It's actually a warhammer. It's a warhammer, but the top is made out of, and you can tell, mithril, 100% mithril, and the handle is broken off of it. So it's just got the top and the handle, but they're two separate pieces, and it looked like it was violently broken.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the both pieces?
They feel lighter than you would have imagined with a piece of mithril. Even though mithril is light for a metal, it's almost like you can toss it in one hand up and down. But when you can tell this is a solid piece of metal, and the handle has these intricate patterns on it, just beautifully done, and it feels light in your hands.
Do I recognize this hammer from any, like...
You can give me a history check.
Okay. 8.
No, it does not ring any bells. And as you're pondering this thing, you hear a sharp whistle coming from the cavern behind you. And you know that this is a sign for people to extricate themselves from this asteroid, from something's going on. They want you up and out of there. And as you hear this whistle, there's dirt coming up from the ceiling, falling down on your head, like something is shaking up above you.
Okay. I think I'll grab the pieces of the hammer and try and make my way, like run back towards where I came from.
And you can. You run right through the stone, and as you do, you startle one of these doors holding his hand against the stone, trying to get through like you did. And they're like, I just saw him go through this. I can't believe it. And then you jump out and they rear back and they're like, oh my, the Lord of Moradin. Oh my. And he's like, we must get up now. There's something's going on and we have to get to the top.
All right, take me there.
All right, so you get back into this cage and it's a slow descent up. And you're nervous as the higher you go, the louder these bangings are happening from up above you. And you can see up out of the sky the star night way above as you get closer and closer to the top. When you see a bright flash of light through the sky, and you see a ship fly overhead. You're not really sure what it is, but it's shooting something at another thing that you can't see. It's hard for you to make out exactly what it is. Then you hear a giant explosion up on the top of the asteroid, and one of the levers that's holding this cage snaps, and the cage starts to tilt violently to the right, and I need you to roll me a dexterity save of a 12 or higher.
Baby. -1. 2.
Okay, you are violently thrown off the edge and we're sliding down, and one of the doors reaches out and grabs your hand as your feet are dangling precariously close over the edge of this. You can give me either a strength, dex, athletics, or what is the other one? Athletics or
acrobatics.
Acrobatics, thank you, to get back up.
I'll do my athletics.
For 12.
15.
So you're able to scurry back up, but another blast happens and they're trying to violently wrench the rope and attach it to the other side, because this thing is not going to go up with just one side working. What are you going to do?
Okay, so summarize that situation again. I'm on the lift,
So
and...
you're on the lift, one side of the pulley system, the right-hand side of your lift, so there's a right and a left. And you can pulley yourself up, but the pulley on the right is busted, and now it's listing sharply to your right.
Okay, would there be any way to fix that pulley that's busted? Is it like caught in something, or is it just like straight up?
Investigation and take a look at it.
Okay.
Looking for that.
Nat 1.
No, dude, it is too far away. You're definitely not going to notice it. And as you do, another explosion happens, and the left one pulley is just blown off, and this thing is plummeting down, and you feel air. I would give you have give me a strength to hold on to this rope that you're next to, or dexterity. You get to choose athletics or acrobatics. You can choose one.
Okay, I'll just do athletics.
12 or
Let's see, our new character is intelligent like everyone else in the party.
10.
It is. You are swinging. You are flying down. You're trying to grab one of these, this rope, and you got to give me one item out of your bag that falls out of your bag and down.
Mother.
And you're. Yep. Go ahead. As you decide which one it is, your foot gets wrapped around this rope, and you start swinging, and your head hits the side of the cavern wall, and you slip into darkness. You arise, not knowing how long, but it's quiet. Up above you, it seems like what was starry night is just dark. And your foot has this pulley rope. It's wrapped around it. By the luck of Morden, you survive from falling to your death. But you're upside down. What are you doing?
Okay, is there any way I could like swing myself to like a ledge or like?
Certainly can. You can push off with your arms, or you can use a dexterity to pull yourself up and like acrobatically go swing up, like up and like to right side to right yourself. Or which one do you want?
I shouldn't have made my dex my dump stat. I'll just try and try and push off.
Okay, so you're pushing off to try to swing to grab the other rope of the other pulley that's dangling down. Go for it. Give me a 12. I need a 12.
Mom, baby. A 4?
4. You are just helplessly, you're pushing yourself but not being able to reach that rope. What else do you want to do?
I will give myself some guidance. Can you guidance yourself?
I believe so.
It should say,
Okay.
I think it's any creature, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you touch one willing creature.
Yep. So you can guide yourself. So you say a short
I'm going
prayer.
to. Okay. Yep. Oh, Father, help me. And then I'm going to try and push off again.
Nope, you already pushed off. You already pushed off.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to try and... what was it?
You can
reach up on the ledge.
So you're going to try to, reach up and try to grab the rope over your foot, like doing a sit-up while you're on it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
So give me a 12 or higher. That's what I'm rolling.
I believe in you this time.
Yep.
Could I use athletics, maybe?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There you
14.
go. Okay, and you're able to reach up, and you have the rope, and you pull yourself to a standing position, and you can slowly work your way up. You've worked with ropes before, so you can climb all the way up the rope and make it to the top, if that's what you want to do.
I do.
As you get to the top, you notice that the top was caved in, and there's a pretty big size rock above, like blocking you from getting out of this hole.
Okay. Is there any other way to get out? Or is this
You can give me a perception.
13?
Okay. There is a little bit of light coming from this, from a crack that you can see in there. Maybe you can wedge something in there and kind of like push the rock away.
Okay, I have, I don't really have anything to hit it with. What if I just try like paw at it, and would it like the rock crumble away? Can I just try and do that?
As you look around, you still have that handle from that might be able to work to wedge it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna try and wedge that handle in there then.
So you wedge it in there, and you gotta give me a strength, but with this, you can give me with advantage. And I'm looking for a
Give you a what, sorry?
strength and with advantage, 10 or higher.
Strength check?
Strength check. Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Just
11.
moves it to the side enough for you to get yourself out. if you would like.
Okay, yes, I would like to get out.
Okay. As you get and you wiggle through this section that you're able to get through, you roll out and you land on your back, and you're just sigh of relief as you look up into the sky, and what you see is spaceships broken all around you. These metal constructs, all different parts, are broken on this asteroid. It's dark and eerily quiet, and the ship that you arrived on, which you were sleeping in, is a shell of itself, shattered into pieces and debris, and you're all alone on this asteroid.
Is there anything near me?
There is some kegs of beer.
Well, I guess I'll, can I tap the keg?
You certainly can. And, yep.
Yeah, I think that's what he'll do for now.
And that's what you do for the whole day. As you walk this asteroid, there is nothing alive anymore. This battle seemed to have swept through around this asteroid and is continuing on down through space away from you. It looks like this asteroid was just swept up in what was a battle between these ships that you know are Elven, part of the Elven Armada. You've seen Elven Armada ships before. While you're not a huge fan of the elves, you deal with them, but these other constructs you've never seen before, and they're littered everywhere. And for a whole day, and you sleep here on this asteroid, it is awfully quiet. Then, off in the distance, you see a passing ship. They land on another asteroid, probably about 400 feet away from you. And a man jumps out, and a couple of people jump off this ship and towards where it seems like a bunch of coins were piled up. They seem to pull out of this pile of coin one of these construct creatures and bring it to the ship. And the ship is slowly backing away and backing off to this rock. What are you gonna do?
Try and stow away on that ship.
So how are you? It's on a different asteroid, and it's about 400 feet away. How are you gonna get there?
Oh shit. Okay. Let me just see if I have any spells that'll help me.
And while you're thinking that, we're going to bring the whole crew on a Belenak. You have just gotten onto your ship, bringing the construct with no missing legs on board. Jones, believe is who you're calling him. You guys are now on Belenak. And while he's thinking of what to do, what are you guys doing?
I take it that we don't see the dwarf far off in the distance?
I'm going to give you, I always like to let the dice decide. It's going to make it a hard DC, and I'm going to make it an 18 with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Ooh, that might be a challenge for Jay. 18.
Wow. What nice job.
Wait, you got it?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Plus 14 perception, that cloak of many eyes, man.
Yeah. With disadvantage. All right.
With disadvantage, I managed to get a 20.
Nice. So Kiergan even sees it more. So Jay, you're in the helm probably, and you can feel that Kiergan sees something. You can see him, and he's pointing in a direction, and as you look, you see that there is a dwarf sitting down, drinking, and seems to be empty kegs all around him. And actually, describe your character. Go ahead, Sajin. I shouldn't describe it. What is your character doing on this asteroid? He's been there for a day.
Well, he's got a stein in one of his hands, and he can see the ship. So right now he's just like waving his arm, sitting on the keg. I haven't started moving yet. And then he gets up to run after, and you can see he's kind of stumbling around, not running in such a straight line after having pretty much been drinking the entire past day.
Yeah, for sure.
Jay will put in a key point.
Yep.
And we're here.
Okay.
And we'll
So
attempt to... Never mind, we don't have landing gear.
So what I need to do is I need a strength check from one of the wings, which will be, you're gonna have Jurgen
Oh, me, obviously.
with advantage because you're gonna have somebody helping you out on that. So give me a 15.
Christ, I
With
forgot we need
advantage.
more crew. It's like
23.
Jurgen.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You edge this thing. So the way that the helms work, Thornton, is he can use a key point to move it forward, but people on the wings can move it left or right, and they have to use their skill checks, which is strength. So they land it perfectly on the side. And what's going on?
And Jay will sit up out of the helm and walk over to the side of the ship and look over to the dwarf with a stein in his hand.
Describe your character to what Thornton sees.
It's been so long. Jay is a pretty tall guy. He's a Goliath, and he's over 6.5 feet tall. He's around 7 feet. Very slim for a Goliath, like average person's proportions. And all along his arms and legs are different tattoos of the elements. His right arm is like waves and stuff. Left arm is clouds. Right leg has fire, and left leg has like rocks and stuff tattooed on. He is currently he has a quarterstaff slung over his back that looks probably vaguely magical. At his foot is a small dog. And because I have that, completely forget I have that all the time.
Yeah. No.
And he wears a robe that is covered with these eyes on them, like these not real eyes, but like designs of eyes. And he has a bandaged right hand, since we're speaking of eyes.
And standing to the left of him is Jurgen. Jurgen, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, so Jurgen is also kind of tall. He is a blue-skinned tiefling, and he's about 6'2". What he has as in clothes is just like sort of black leather pants with these sort of big steel-tipped boots, and his top is sort of like just like a vest with no sleeves and a sort of slit in the middle so you can see his like parts of his muscles and stuff. And it's made out of a bear, like it's a bear fur sort of vest. On his wrists he has these sort of lightish colored leather sort of bands that go from his wrist to halfway up his forearm, and they have these sort of weird little patterns on them, almost like constellations. And he's like I said, he's pretty tall, and on his back there are 2 swords, pretty big ones.
A silver sword and a steel sword.
No, a great sword and a long sword.
So he's not a witcher.
No, he is not.
Yo, and by the way, doesn't one of those swords have an eye on the pommel?
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. In that case, he's got 3 swords.
I see a theme going on with this, like.
Yeah, I just realized that, man, we're really collecting all the eye artifacts we can.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, and that's what you see over the deck of this ship that just landed right on the edge of this asteroid. What are you doing, Thornton?
You know who attacked the asteroid? Do you know who attacked us?
Are you saying that to them?
Yeah, I'm asking them.
Yep.
I don't believe I know.
Is it drunk?
Slurring his usual practice.
Not drunk.
Looks at like the 10 barrels next to him that are now empty. Yeah, sure.
We believe that it was elves and Ithilids that fought here, though hard to tell. Want to ask what you're doing here?
Sits on the ground. It ain't much to do but drink.
Okay. Well, seeing as
I think what my friend here means is, what were you doing here before you were all on your own with booze?
It's a fucking mining rock. What do you think I was doing?
I didn't know it was mining rock. You don't have to be a dick about it.
I'm sorry. I just lost all my friends.
Oh. Oh yeah, I know how that can be. I know how that can be.
Then you guys
Listen, would you mind?
Yep. You guys hear
Go ahead.
behind you a really loud grinding noise.
thought it was a space room.
Okay. Do I see anything behind me?
You can give me a perception check.
Jay is
Okay.
also gonna look for this weird
you're-
grinding.
You're gonna hold off on your perception check for now. Hold on, Jay.
25.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, you see that the ground behind you is starting to vibrate very quickly, and it, to you who has dealt with mining your whole life, it looks like something is chiseling and tearing into this asteroid from the other side.
Do I know of any fauna to be aware of that was on the rock?
Yeah, so you've done a pretty good walk around, and your job was to discover this asteroid. You did not see anything that of any creature that of any danger on this asteroid, or any signs of a creature.
As much as I like it here, I think we should go.
Okay.
Jay will nod and tie a rope around one of the banisters, I guess, and throw it over.
Okay. And as he dangles this rope off the edge, the corner of the asteroid that you're on explodes into half. And standing behind this broken shaft is a robot that is around 15 feet tall. It's got, on the end of one of its arms is a drill, and on the other side is a fist that is glowing with light. Its eyes are bright red as it looks at you in the ship, and you get knocked off your feet again, and I'm gonna need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can jump and grab this rope. And if someone on the ship can help you, you can get with advantage here.
Okay. They won't help me
I
because I have -1.
was going to say that as soon as he grabs onto the rope, I would pull him up as fast as I can.
Okay. And
Okay,
Would
roll
that
with-
constitute help?
yep, that counts. Oh, what do we got here?
Ooh, a 2 and a 6 for...
I was looking for a 12.
Oh, 12. I got, -1, 11.
So you reach out and you jump and you feel this floating sensation. You miss the rope, but the way that things work on this in Wildspace is everything has its own gravity field, and you feel yourself getting into the orbit of this ship, and you're slowly arcing your way around the ship like a moon around the Earth, but the Earth is the ship, and you're going up and around the side of it, and now you're underneath the ship. But you've dealt with Wildspace before. that you're going to eventually make your way up in the top of the ship and around again. Okay, so we're gonna roll for initiative here, and I'll just write it down for your guys' initiative. We'll keep it nice and easy here. I will do my initiative. My dude, here it comes, and my initiative is a 12. So, and Jay's at 24. 9? Okay, Thornton is
And
at
7.
Oh, and last is Kiergan. So Jay, you are up. So you see this beast of a construct is a little bit off. He's like over in this area. Okay, he's not quite to your ship yet. What are you doing?
How far away would you say he is? Like 15 feet away from our ship or something?
What does it say here? He's roughly about 50 feet away.
Okay, if we're going by that metric, then, I mean, Jay will run over to the frickin', helm. Time to leave, lol. It's not hard with his movement speed, and is going to, because we turned it to land, is just gonna put 3 key points in this and zoom off.
Okay, so you put 3 key points in there. I'm gonna need a check from Kiergan, and this is gonna be a straight roll because he just jumped in without warning and just like jumped in the seat. But you've dealt with him before. You know what he's doing. You probably said something. Let's get the F out of here, whatever. He jumps in, and you're like, oh shit, and you give me a straight shot. I need a 15 of strength.
Okay,
From
15
Kiergan?
strength.
For Kiergan.
If I were to, if I were to rage, would I get that bonus or?
You would rage, but it's not your turn yet. So I'm just gonna give you this.
Just a straight roll?
Yeah, straight roll right now. So.
Okay, well I got an 18.
Okay, so you did it, but as your take off on this thing, Thoradin, who is in orbit around you, gets flung away from you guys, is now perilously like twirling around in space.
That's fine. We can get him later.
We can just make a new character.
Yeah.
And
Make Borden and just his brother.
Okay, so now that you are moving, what is it, 500 feet a turn? Yeah, go ahead.
Technically it's 1,500 feet actually because I put 3.
Oh, you put 3
because I thought he'd stay in our orbit.
Okay.
Yo, we're zooming, gamer.
Oh man, so he can go only 80 feet, so 160. So he is not going to be able to go. But how many feet did you say you were? 1,500.
1,500, yeah.
Okay, so you just fly away and you leave. I guess I can bring you back to this other map here because you flew. All right, we'll get you right over.
Ooh, look at the time.
All right, so go ahead and
We
move
greatly fled.
move your ship 1,500 feet in whatever direction you want because he made his check.
Well, I guess we can move like 1,500 feet, but at
which area?
I guess we can circle around. I'm gonna move and we're gonna go east.
All right, there you go. Okay, and
boom, we have
Thornton,
gone east.
You are right here. So hold on, you are right there. So you're just floating aimlessly into space as the ship that you thought you were gonna get on said F this and took off on you.
I should have made that deck save, man. Should have made that deck save.
Here. Boom. That's you there. And yeah, I should have did that deck save. Oh well, make a new character already.
What's that guy gonna do? Fly?
That is your turn. And he gets to go 80, 160, but he sees Thoradin right there. He's gonna take a shot at you, Thoradin. He's pissed at this thing. He is going to, so his hand, actually, we'll do this one. Let's see. Yeah. So he's gonna take his hand on his glowing light, and he's going to attack you with a charged thrust. Does a 26 hit you? That is Thoradin.
Yeah, I think nothing better.
Okay, and so that is 23 damage to you. And so it hits you with, and it can attack again. It blasts you with this radiant damage as he gets right up to you and hits you with one of his charged thrusts, and he is going to attack you again with the charged thrust. Does a 17 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that is 17 more points of damage. So you are not feeling pretty good about this. It is your turn. You're up. You're floating through space, and you got ditched. And now this monster, this construct, this massive construct, is just wailing at you.
Yeah, welcome to the campaign, by the way.
Yeah, welcome to the campaign.
Yeah, it was nice having you.
Oh man.
And if Lee would be able to fix this. If Lee has like flight and dimension door, Lee's taking a nap.
Yeah,
So I guess he'll die a lot.
Yeah. Lee is busy arguing with Suli below deck, and Tex is blacked out drunk.
Either blacked out drunk or helping Timmy, but I assume blackout drunk.
Yeah. Oh, Timmy doesn't want to deal with Tex right now.
So many spells, so little time.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna cast Sanctuary.
Okay. And what's that gonna do?
You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Beautiful. Okay, so if he's gonna attack you, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw or not be able to attack you, attack something else. Got it. Awesome. So that is your action. What are you gonna do? You have a bonus action?
I don't, but I'm going to move.
Yes.
Can I move in space?
You are floating in space, but I will allow you to try to change your trajectory. So you can...
I'll try and swim through space as far away from the...
What I'm thinking is there's rocks and debris. Maybe you can kick off of one of these rocks. So go ahead and give me a dex, and it's going to be a 15 to move in any direction you want. If not, you're just floating.
Yeah, because we know he'll be 16.
Okay, so go ahead.
Ooh, wow.
You can pretty much move one square, I think. Okay, so you kick off this rock and are pushing farther away. It is Kurgan. Kurgan, you see, you're flying away, but you still can see that this poor dwarf who is stranded on this asteroid is now getting pommeled by this, and it doesn't look like it's going to work out well for this character.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What do you do?
I am going to, how far away am I from, the big guy?
Let's see here. You are roughly about 1,400
super far.
feet. 1,400 feet.
Okay. It's a bit more than I was... Well, I can't really do anything to help him,
But you
except...
are in control of turning this thing around.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. In that case, I'm going to try and turn it around.
Okay, give me a...
That...
Yep, with advantage, a straight, it's not that hard, you've done this before, 10. Straight 10 or higher, strength, with advantage.
advantage on strength.
Yep.
Well, I have a +7, so that's 27.
Okay, so yep. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. He rolled a strength save, not a strength check. It's still good.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He rolled natural 20, so
Yep.
a little more than a 10.
So
It
you
would've been
perfectly
24.
maneuver this thing to do a U-shape around, but your ship is out of movement at this moment, but is facing, turning around. So with the same key points that he's going, he can head back, and it's actually Jay's turn. So now you can move that ship.
So I got a quick question.
Yeah, what do
Let's
you
say
got?
I was to hit this guy with the front of my ship. would our momentum transfer to him and smash him into that rock? I'm asking because our ship has a battering ram.
I would say yes. Of course it would. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's turn around and say hi to this fool.
Okay.
Meow.
It is straight, and you're hitting it with the battering ram. Go right ahead and roll for attack here.
Okay. I believe in us. 25.
That hits. Okay. That's 17 damage to this guy, and then you can also give me for the falling speed. For that, I will do an extra 4d6 for the damage on that, plus 14. So yeah, nice hit. So
31.
Yeah. So describe what you did here.
So as Kurgan wheels the thing around, Jay will give him a nod, turn to look at the thing in front of him, and just you see the ship just boom and smash into him, into his chest.
Yeah, and it smashed, and it leaves a major dent, and the momentum that you do slams into the back, and his arms fling out, and his body just like bends as it hits this rock. And for a second, you think he's done, but he turns back, and the eyes start to glow violently red, and his chest starts to grow white with this radiant energy. And it is his turn. He's on this rock. Let me grab him now. He's moved over here. You hit him, and now you are right there. He is going to... He cannot... Oh, he can dash, can he? So he can dash. So he dashes to make it right close to you, but that's his action. Let's see what else I got. Do I have anything? Let's see. Do I have a bonus action? Boom. Yes, I do. So he is going to, for his bonus action, he has a charge blast that he's going to attack your ship with. So an 8. So that does not do any damage to you or your ship. But he is in melee damage or melee combat. So whenever you're ready, we can move back over to the other page if we need it. But for now, we'll stay on this page. Okay, Thornton. The ship turned around, came back, slammed into this. It's actually called a Warforged Juggernaut. So this Warforged Juggernaut. And you are floating in space, but getting closer to the asteroid now because your momentum. And it looks like you're going to slam into this asteroid as you descend down. What are you doing?
Okay, so first I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Go for it. That's a bonus action, right?
Oh yeah, didn't even know that.
Yep.
I guess I'll just dodge.
Okay.
Just see if, just in case the
So
construct tries to attack.
I'm gonna roll you. You're gonna fall 30 feet, which is 3d6 here. So 3d6 of. So you're gonna take 10 damage as you slam into this rock, but your dodge, you're able to roll and take a lot of that momentum away. So that's why it costs 10. It would have really hurt. And now, how are you doing on hit points here?
Okay, I healed and then I just took 10?
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm at 22.
Okay, so you're been beaten and battered here, but now you are now officially on this asteroid. You're like right there. You're back. Look at that.
Back to your home.
Back to your
A
home.
little worse where?
Okay, Kiergan, you're up. What are you doing?
I guess I can try and angle the ship so that we can get back, close enough to the asteroid for the dwarf who has not yet introduced himself to somehow jump aboard, maybe grab onto the rope ladder that we have.
Sure. You can give me a strength, and I'm just looking for a 12 here. With advantage.
Okay.
With advantage, because you're getting helped.
Please don't fail, because if you do, we're still gonna charge straight forward into this rock with this guy at the tip of our boat.
It's true.
So with a +4, I got a total of 24.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yep. So Jay, if you are moving the ship away, he's going to get be able to do an opportunity attack on on your ship because you are in melee combat range.
Well, I can't really do. I can get out of the helm and just stop it and just let it. All right. You know what? But I want Thornton to get into this fight. Decisions. I guess I'll stop and not continue.
And you don't
as
have to
bad
get
as
that.
it is.
If you do not need to get, if you just want to stop the ship, you just kind of release your key power away, and you can still be attached to the ship, unless you want to get yourself into the fight, and then you can get out of the ship.
I'll get out of the ship because there's no point sitting here releasing my key.
So when you step out of it, you have to do it in a controlled manner, because if you just like violently get out of the ship, your ship will kind of be chaotic for a while. It might flip upside down. So you kind of have to ease yourself out. So that's an action to get out of the ship. So you stand up. Now you have a movement and a bonus action.
I will, you know what? I will move with my movement over to him.
Do you guys want to go to the other map now?
Yeah, melee map time.
Yeah, let's go to the melee map. There we go. All right, we're back. He's actually melee.
And with my... Ooh, I'm way zoomed in I need to be. And with my sweet bonus action, I'll be with my monk self, and I'll dodge. Yeah!
Okay, yeah.
Back to doing this, baby!
I know. We are... Did I move you guys on that page? You are all on that page. Awesome. So it is...
I don't quite know where he is, so I'll just get within melee range of him, wherever that could be on this map.
He's pretty right. Okay, so he's on this map. He is right here. He's on the outside, so this is...
Okay. Then I won't go down the stairs. I'll just jump over here. And just jump off the top helm right there.
Yep.
And I'll go within melee and dodge.
Will do. So you are right on top of the ship, and it is... Oh, it's me. So let's do this. All right. He is going to take his drill, and he's just going to slam it into your ship. Does your ship's armor
No!
class a 12? Oh, he misses.
Unknown. Oh, 15. Yo, hey.
All right. He's
Ship's
going
too big
to
for that.
do one more drill. He's going to take it back. Here's the drill. Does a 20.
Stop.
20. And it hits for
20,
13, 19. And I need your ship to do a Constitution saving throw. Or
Does our ship have a our ship does not have stats.
Okay,
it's
so
a ship.
Just roll straight 20 for me. And if it makes a 15 or higher, it does not sub. Nope. So now there's a 2-foot wide hole in your ship where this drill was.
God, Belenek is going to be so pissed.
Yeah, this is so expensive. Does he know what he's done?
True. Okay. And then he has a bonus action, and his bonus action, he takes his charge blast, he points it at you, Jay, and this is at disadvantage because you have dodging, right? So a 9, and whoosh, and blast goes right over your shoulder and into space. That is his turn. So Thornton, you're up. You're on an asteroid not too far away. I can give you you can try to jump off this asteroid and jump onto the ship. It's going to be a pretty high DC, or if you have anything melee ranged, it is, let's see, let's just say you're just off the map right around here, so he's about 90 feet away from you.
I will give myself some guidance and then attempt the jump.
Okay, so I will give you a acrobatics or athletics or dex or strength checks. And
I'll do the athletics.
I'm looking for 15.
Okay, so I'll do... Oh shit, not gonna make it.
Okay.
7, so even if I do the guidance.
Okay, so 7, you reach up and we're gonna put you so you can
Good
go.
stubby dwarf. Right.
What is your 30 feet? Right?
If he's a
25.
dwarf, 25.
25.
Yeah.
So you are right there. That's you right there, just floating into. Your arms are waving like a duck. You're trying to get there, but there you go. Okay, and that would be Kiergan. You're up. What are you doing?
There's no way I could try and help our friendly dwarf get on his there. Not really. Would I be able to jump onto the back here alongside Jay and just... Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to move, get onto the wings and use the wings to jump over here. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to run right up here, rage and try and knock the guy off.
Did you have to dash to get there or no?
I actually didn't check. It's been so long, I probably should have.
45 feet. What's your speed?
40. Okay, so...
So you would have to dash.
I don't wanna... Okay, so I'm...
Where's the pole arm when you need it, am I right?
Exactly.
Pull the lance from your backpack.
Throw the
I
lance.
am going to cast... so I haven't raged, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Is that a bonus action because you used your action to dash?
He is
dash.
deciding against dashing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Okay, Ray of Frost. Roll 2 attack.
Get it right, DM. It's
Sorry.
21.
20, that definitely hits. That hits.
Yay. Okay, so...
Oh wait, he's immune to that.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
He's immune to... Oh, I rolled 2 8s on my 2
I'm just joking.
damage.
I'm just joking. That's just because you said take that DM, so... of course that hits. Go for it.
Okay, so... I hit him with 16 cold damage,
Nice.
and his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Oh, beautiful. So you run up. You think twice of using all of your energy to run towards it. You stop. You use your Ray of Frost, and ice starts to form from his feet, and now his feet have these thick layers of ice around these areas, and it's having a hard time moving. All right, nice job. All right, and that would be Jay. You're up.
All right, Jay is going to say, you know what? We can have someone else fly the ship. And I'm going to make some attacks with my quarterstaff as I sling that around.
Yep,
Wata! 22 to hit.
that hits.
Can he make a Constitution saving throw? Stunning strike.
You got it. Here it goes. He is going to use con save. Boom. 20. Okay.
So 8 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Okay. So that's one of your actions. What else you got? I know you got like 14
We
actions.
attack again.
Go for it.
7 bludgeoning damage, because that's a 26.
Nice.
Another stunning strike.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Another stunning strike. And 22.
Dang it.
Yep.
We go for it again. Another bonus action. Attack with my fist as I punch him in the chest. 22 to hit.
Damn, you're just bludgeoning this guy. Yes, that hits.
Yo, we use another key point. Stunning strike.
Holy cow.
Who
You are
needs
just-
key points?
He is just using his face like a punching bag here.
We go all in.
15.
Dang it.
Woohoo! And like
15 just succeeds.
the amount of like sheer energy that you are just wailing into him after attack, this is it's pummeling him, and he's using all his force to like hold you back as these huge swings are making giant dents into his face, his breastplate, his arms, and he's looking at you, and his eyes are starting to dim a little bit, but keeps fighting off and coming back. And that is his turn. He's pissed, but he's got one job, and his job is to drill. And does your ship take
No need,
23?
please don't take.
20
Yeah, 23 hits.
23 hits. Your ship takes
Stop killing our ship, please. It's
15
so
da-
expensive.
15 damage. I need you to roll another 20-sided die here to see if it creates another 2-foot hole.
It almost certainly will.
It will.
Yeah, it
So
does.
now you have a 4-foot hole, and he's going to drill again. 23
Yeah, that hits.
for... Oh, nice. 19
Ah.
damage. And you roll me, please, another con save. 1.
Nat
and that
1.
6-foot hole as this drill, and inside it's a room, and Tex is snoring away, not even, as this drill comes perilously close to his face, and he's just turns over and faces the wrong way, and he mutters under his breath, he's like, "Turn it down, I'm trying to sleep," and he puts the pillow over his head. And then the Warforged takes a charge blast, and he's going, definitely after Jay, you hit him like a bunch of times for his bonus action. Here it comes. Does a 9. Miss again. He misses as this radiant energy right over your shoulder. It is Gordon, you're up.
Okay. I can make it. Can I move?
You can
No.
you can
Wildspace here.
You can only make it to this wing as you're moving this way. Let's see here. Yeah, towards this wing. You're moving this way, 30 feet, so you won't quite make it to the wing.
Okay.
So you're ending up right, yeah. You're,
It's like here.
yep, perfect.
Okay. And I am going to. Let me just make sure it's. Okay, so I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the construct.
Nice, go ahead. Is it a spell attack?
Let's see. Make a ranged spell attack. Yeah. Okay.
Roll to attack.
A 9.
That's a miss.
Oh,
It's a good try though.
it was a good try.
You have a bonus action if you want here, and that'd be it.
Yeah. Let me see what I got for bonus actions. Okay. Yeah. No bonus actions I'm gonna use. So that's it.
Okay, and that ends your turn. Kurgan, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, I think the first thing that I'm going to do is a little something called Rage.
Okay.
So that's cool.
It certainly
And
What we love to see.
then I'm gonna step forward 5 feet.
Okay.
Just 5 feet. And I am going to try and I'm gonna try and longsword this guy. No wait, my eye sword. That's
Got
it.
Pull out the great sword.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
So that +8 is a total of 18.
It misses. It hits him, but it does not do any damage. His armor is too strong than that. You have another attack though, right?
Yes, I do. And this one is a total of 23.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, with an extra +2 from my rage, I deal 16 damage.
Okay, officially bloodied.
Okay, that's going to be my turn.
Excellent. All right. So that goes to the top. Jay, you're up.
Alright, Jay's turn is going to look very similar to his previous one, except he's out of key.
Oh man, all right.
20 to hit.
That hits.
We're just going to... And a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
So, 9 and 13, so 22.
Beautiful.
And
wow.
bonus action, kick him in the chest. 26
Hits.
for another 11, so
Damn.
total of 33 damage.
That's a good turn right there.
Yo, smack, smack, smack. That's what Jay do.
Oh man.
That's how Jay be.
Yeah. And that quarterstaff took a dent right to its head. Its head is dented in with that crit. And it is his turn. And like you, he has one job, and that is to drill. he is supposed to take ships out.
Right, run
That's
out of
his
ship
job.
to drill, please. 25 does hit.
25 hits. And 15. And please roll me a 20-sided die. We're at 6-foot hole.
Uh-oh. There it goes. Ooh, a 9.
9. We'll make that an 8-foot hole. And let's go for, I like, I don't know, I want 10. I want a 10-foot hole on the side. 26 for
Yeah, that
19.
just barely hits.
19 damage.
And yeah, it fails.
Yep. So that's 10-foot wide hole in the side of your ship. And what's your hit points on your ship now?
300 minus 80, 200, 218 hit points.
Okay, so you're doing, the ship's doing pretty
We're doing good,
Alright,
but it
Charlie.
cost like 3,000 gold to repair it last time when we had this much damage.
Exactly. Charge blast, he sees Kurgan coming at him, but you weren't much of a threat, so he's looking at the monk with a charge blast and does a
Monka.
12. No. Okay.
Nope.
Thornton, you're up. You can roll me.
Okay.
Actually, we're just gonna let you. You can grab the wing here and just move yourself right into the edge of the wing, and you grab it and you stop yourself right there. Yep, and you're on. You grab yourself and you steady yourself, and you're on the wing.
Okay, I'm going to cast another guiding bolt at 2nd level. Let me roll that attack. 17.
17 misses.
Okay, and that is... Did I use my movement to get to the edge there?
Use 5 feet of that movement, so you still have 20 feet.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
And no bonus actions for you?
No.
Okay, Kurgan, you're up. What are you doing?
Alright, well, I'm going to try and sword this guy again. So,
Yo, melee attacker gang. We got one trick
it's
ponies.
a 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
So, nat
Nice.
20.
Nat
Yep.
20. Nice.
So that's 15 damage, because I rolled 3 1s.
Oh, that
Brilliant.
hurts. That hurts.
Okay, second attack. And that is a 12 to hit.
That's a miss. So you hit him good, but you hit him good where the armor is strong and didn't do as much damage as you thought. Any bonus actions here?
Let's see. Bonus actions. I'm going to do my Storm Aura, where I give people 3 temp hit points.
Okay. So you and
Yo,
Jay.
thanks.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay. Moving on to Jay. You're up.
Yo, one trick pony. Quarterstaff.
Do it.
10 to hit.
It's a miss.
Finally, good lord. 16 to
That
hit.
misses.
Bonus action.
That
12 to
misses.
hit.
And he
Wait,
is...
wait.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to channel divinity there, War God's Blessing.
Okay.
I can add plus 10 to an attack roll.
Whoa.
Which one are you adding? The most recent one? Or the...
Yeah, I'll just do the 12 here.
Okay,
So
so
it'll be a
22 to
22.
hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, beautiful job.
Work.
8 blood. It
Bonk.
worked. Hey,
Just a
it
punch
worked.
to the face.
Okay. It all slowly
Still gonna
works.
drill a hole in my goddamn ship, though.
Yup. And you know,
And
here
the
it
ship's
goes.
going to yell at us for it.
Here it goes. 1 does. Come on now. Let's do
Friends.
28.
Friends.
You can roll
Friends.
that.
Oh,
Or
28 to drill.
yup.
Yeah,
so
fails.
that's 13. And now you're at 12
Fails
foot
to
hole.
that saving throw.
Yeah, 12-foot hole, and here it goes again. Another drill, and he has just got one job. His job is just to make holes in your ship.
12
Yeah.
misses finally.
It finally misses. It hits
Good
some
lord.
of that new metal, and then charge blast. he got hit with a crit by the tiefling. It's coming at you.
We fought pirates. We
Was it
fought a
50?
fleet of pirates that did less damage than this one guy.
16? Is it cured?
Yeah.
Okay, so this charge blast hits you, and 9 radiant damage. Okay?
Okay, 9 radiant damage.
And that is Thoradin. You're on the wing. You just tried to hit him with a, what is it, guiding bolt, right?
Yep, and 3 times can't fail, right?
Here it
Okay.
goes.
We
So-
go again.
3rd level, guiding bolt, Mother of God, and 9. I'm gonna add plus 10 to it. Would a 19 hit? Because I'm adding plus 10.
No, it wouldn't. I'm
Jesus.
just gonna let you meta here that you saw them rolling a 19. Didn't work. His armor class is a 20.
Okay.
So you're not gonna use
Okay,
it.
now I'm gonna move.
Yep.
Is this like a difficult terrain climbing up here?
Nah, we'll make it. You can climb up.
10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Alright, so climbing up on there, and that would end your turn unless you got a bonus action.
Nope.
Okay, Jurgen, you're up.
Okay, so I'm a bit angry because he did his radiant energy thingamathong, and so I'm going to do the tried and true good old pastime of just, trying to stab him.
Okay.
That's a 12,
12,
and that's a 20.
20 hits.
Yay! 12 damage!
Okay. Alright.
Hey, add rage. Are we adding rage damage already or no?
No, I'm not. That's 15.
Oh, nice. Okay. And
Also 10 hit points.
okay, and the 10 hit points happen. Does it hit Thoradin? Or no? Too far away.
No, it's only people in either it's 10 feet starting from me, or it's
which
like
would hit him.
10 feet away from me.
Okay.
10 feet. Those mean the same thing in 10 feet.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
It would say specifically
It's been a
5
while.
feet or something, but I believe
just
10
out
feet
of-
away from you.
you
just
gain a
out.
10 feet aura effect when you start your rage and as a
Yeah.
bonus action on each of your turns.
Yeah, 10 feet aura, then that hits him, yeah.
Okay, he's good. He's got some of those 10. All you got the 10 hit points. And that's your turn, Jay. You're up.
How many 10 hit points was that?
3, I
3.
believe.
Oh, nice. I'll take it.
Yo, what do we do with our turn?
Nothing.
We hit him with quarterstaff and miss.
Nothing. And?
And then we hit him with a quarterstaff and hit.
Nice.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, wires are like breaking off of him and not sparks, but cracks of radiant energy are coming through his armor as it's breaking up. What do you got?
And then bonus action, miss.
Yep. Not enough
So I'm
to do
going
it.
to...
And like you, he's got one job. He's not very smart. He's gonna drill 1.
You know what? Why can't I hit him? We're both one-trick pony hits.
And that hits.
Yeah, we have no one on shield.
And oh, that's a good one. So that's 22, and now you're a 14-foot hole. This is a huge hole in the side of your ship, and
We're gonna have more hole in ship soon.
that's a miss. And charge
Natural
blast
1 misses.
is going towards you, Jay. This time does a 13. No. Okay. It is Thoradin.
Right over my head.
What are you doing, Thoradin?
Okay. You know what? I refuse to not hit him with the guiding bolt at least one time. So we're gonna cast a 4th level guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yo,
here it
he
goes.
out here. Yo, I believe in the dream, man. I believe in the dream.
Believe in the
Fingers
dream.
crossed.
Okay. 17, but I will now use the plus 10
Okay.
to
27.
make it a 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for how much damage?
Let's roll.
And do I have a save?
You do not make a save.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the damage
Next
is
attack. Ooh.
37 damage.
Wow.
Ooh, that's like all 5s and 6s right there.
I would ask you if you want to make it lethal, but you made it lethal. And this thing explodes after you, like, flew off the asteroid, went around the ship, landed back on the asteroid, flew off. You went through hell to get up to this damn creature. You finally made it there, and you just used almost all the energy that you had left to throw this guiding bolt, as much power as you could put into it, and this creature explodes into gears and arms are blow off, and this drill comes flying over your shoulder and out into Wildspace, and this thing is no more. You are no longer in initiative.
Okay, Jay will turn to their newfound friend and offer out a hand to him and say, "Pleased to meet you, I'm Jay."
Thoradin extends the hand out. Thoradin, Steel Fist. Nice to meet you.
They shake hands.
You had me scared there for a second. I thought you were gonna leave me.
Well, if Tex was the one piloting, then maybe, but Jay isn't like that.
Suppose that's fair. Speaking of Tex, a sleepyhead.
He's like, leave me alone, I got a headache. And then he looks out the window, he's like, hey, I didn't ask for a window to be made here.
So Thoradin goes and
Gosh
points
darn
to
it, you
the
guys messing up my room.
And this tumbleweed comes flying out of his room into the wild space.
Oh, my tumbleweed, no! Ah! Go back
Keeps one on spare in case he needs to get into any duels.
Okay.
the
so
story behind the tumbleweed.
It's just an ongoing thing. Yeah, he like make flavors for his room. Like a tumbleweed keeps flying. He just makes it as an illusion. So, yeah, there's a 12-foot hole in the side of your ship, and yeah, your ship took pretty good damage here. What are you guys doing here?
Does anybody know a mending cantrip?
This is not.
I don't
gonna
think
be-
we need a
mending would fix
little
that.
bit more
Yeah.
than mending, Chief. We can make the edges of the hole nice and sanded down, but
Yeah.
maybe a little more.
Oh man.
Our ship has 183 hit points, by the way.
Ooh.
I don't know offhand what our treasury numbers are. I think Tex has them, but Tex is not here right now.
Yeah.
So
You've never had this much damage on your ship before. This 12-foot hole. It's gonna be pretty. Yeah. You're looking at like. You ever see like?
I know.
Yeah.
I know minimum we have 1,435 because I put down that's what we got from the amount of gold in the pile last session.
No, that's for your other character. That's not for this.
No, that's for this character. That's for the notes of this character.
Okay, got
You guys should patch that up.
it.
Yeah, we don't really know how.
Jay will wander off the side of the ship and go down below decks and fetch Toak.
Okay, and Toak is a gnome, and your standard gnome, but he's older. He's got a little bit of a grayish beard, and he walks up and he's like, I heard there was something going on up here. What the hell was that? I was busy downstairs working on in my workshop, and I thought you guys were having a party up here. What the heck is all this?
You'd think
Well,
that we'd have a party without you?
It's like, and did this dwarf cause this action? What? Hey, my name's Toak. What's your name?
Thoradin, nice to meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you too. It's always good to have another member, but what the hell caused this?
Jay will head to the side of the ship and point off in the direction of the slowly floating away massive monstrosity thing.
Yeah, this head card starts like is orbiting your ship, like around and around. It's like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. And he looks over the side, sees the 12-foot hole, and he whistles. And he's like, oh my goodness. He's like, that is going to be a heck of a patchwork. I can patch up a little bit here. I'm thinking, and he's taking some notes and some measurements, and he's on the task. He's gonna need to work on some stuff. It's gonna be a temporary fix, but he'll patch a little bit up. So he's gonna work on that, and he's actually getting some of the crew to help out.
Yeah, all of our like -1 strength crew could be
Yeah.
bored. We have an old man, a cannibal. Oh yeah, Jay will introduce Thornton to our crew, which is an old man.
Yeah. I'm Trowman. It's nice to meet you. I'm an old man. I came from Aethys. I was a slave. These guys bought me and bought my freedom, and I'm work the cooks. I'm the cook here, kind of clean up. And he's like, Jay, I just pressed your robe of eyes robe. I hope you liked it. It was really stinky, and it's nice to meet you. And who else are you introducing here?
I will introduce Rockard,
Yep.
our halfling
Yep.
cannibal.
I am a halfling from Aethys. I don't wish you just introduced me as a cannibal. I kind of like to keep that a secret a little bit, but yeah, I do like the taste of flesh, mostly human, not halfling. I do not eat halfling, just to point that out. So am I really a cannibal? I don't think so. But hey,
You're not
nice
a
Americans.
cannibal, but you do have sharpened teeth.
Well, yeah. Well, I have sharpened teeth. I don't have I don't have much hair, but I'm a halfling. It's nice to meet you. And I do not eat my friends.
Never eaten any dwarves, right?
Not lately, no, but
Flashbacks to when Lee just exploded from a human into a Ganassi, and then Rockard just mopped up the remaining pieces and didn't say anything.
Didn't eat them, TM. Definitely didn't.
well, you guys seem to enjoy them until I brought a fact that they were leftover skin, and then you didn't want to eat them. That's not my fault. And then who else are you introducing here?
I mean, I think we should save introductions for Lee and Tex until
So
their
you have
players are here.
You have Sybil. So Sybil.
Yeah, we
welcome.
have.
And she is a human from Aethys, darker skin, longer hair. Her hair is starting to grow out. It's not shoulder length. She has a satchel next to her that she keeps her herbs in, and she looks at you and sees that you are a little bit hurt. So she's going to offer a little bit of assistance to you. And let's see, what has Sybil got here? I think she has some healing. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Yep,
Yes,
she'll
she
give
does.
you some healing herb. So she's going to give you some healing herbs here. And it is not an attack roll. It is just straight up some herbs that you can get for 9 hit points. So she gives something for you to heal up there, Thor.
Damage me back to life.
Yep. So 9 hit points up. And she's like, here, take this. This'll help you out, and gives you a cup of tea and that you can drink. Okay.
Bless you, child.
Oh, thank you very much. And I'm gonna go back and downstairs. So she heads back downstairs.
We
And I
also have one more, which is Dresden, I believe.
think you
Is he
do.
still with us?
You have Dresden. He is a kobold, and he is wearing an admiral outfit with medals on, and he comes up to you.
I am Dresden. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine, Dresden.
Thank you very much. And if you need anything from the kobolds, you let me know. They're pretty far back because you always leave us in the dust. But we're always here to help with the mighty Beleren.
We did have more crew, but they ended up killing each other.
Yep.
Like a mutiny.
No, like they went crazy, and one ate the other. It was a minute. I was very tired. Someone ended up on fire at the end of it.
Yeah. So
We could all get along.
what happened was an Olithid worm went into one of their crew members, and he got changed on the ship and ate another crew member.
I believe I either set them on fire or punched through one's skull. I did one of the two.
Yeah, and you almost turned to an Olithid too, as the worm almost entered your face, but Kiergan punched it, which was on your face, and exploded.
Jurgen's a real bro like that.
Yeah, he's a real.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's the crew.
it's nice to meet you, everybody. And everybody starts looking at the giant hole, and Toak is already making measurements to fix it. What are you guys doing here?
Well, Jay is going to take a short rest, so he has key to pilot the thing.
I need you to actually, roll me a wisdom intelligence check for me, please.
Doesn't matter. yeah, I don't got proficiency wisdom saves yet, and
Okay.
10.
All right. So, Jay, you feel a pull, like something is calling you. And even with that wisdom save, it's enough because you find yourself sitting down, getting a short rest like you normally do in a meditative pose. Your mind pulls you through the meditative state, and you open your mind and you end up looking at Jace, who is sitting in a chair, but the way that he looks, he is made out of paint. And you look to your left and you look at this huge window into a room, and there are people walking around this room looking at pictures on the other side of the wall, and one person walks right up to your window, stares about inches away from your window, taps his face with his finger, and goes, I like the work that they did here, and moves on.
Am I made out of paint too? Is that what I heard you say?
You look down and your hands are made out of paint and brushstrokes. And Jace is like puffing on a pipe, and he's got like a blue, it looks to be like a suit on. And he's got a wide grin and he's looking at you.
Jay will raise an eyebrow at Jace before, going into a normal meditative pose and waiting for Jace to speak.
And he goes, I've been waiting for you to get into your meditative trance so I could talk to you. And it's finally good to see you again, even though you brought me back here to Sigil in one of the doors. It's interesting here at Sigil. Anything can be a way in and out of the planes. But I just wanted to say that there is a lot of training that we need to do and not a lot of time.
And what would this training involve?
Well, you have the spark in you. You are like me. And as you do, another group walks up to your window that you're looking in, and one goes, oh, this is just disgusting. Whoever did this just does not know art. And they walk by as he talks. And he's like, you are like me. You can, when in time, walk the plains like me. But your spark is very faint. But it's there. In time, you could be as powerful or even more powerful than me. And for a second, he looks at you and he says, I have something to show you. And he takes his pipe out of his mouth and snaps his finger, and now you are in a barren wasteland around you. Everything is kind of gray and neutral color, and you look to your right and there's a spire that rises out of the ground, and there is a city that is wrapped around the top that you know is Sigil, the city of doors. But now you see on the outside of the city, away from Sigil, which just seems to be in the middle, are gateways way off into the distance. But in the state that you're in of this meditative trance, time and space is weird. You can see far distance. It's like when you have a dream and you can get to a place across the country in 5 seconds. Time is weird here. And you can see there's these gateways all the way to the right-hand side of Sigil and gateways to the left-hand side, all wrapped around in a circle. And he goes, these are the Outlands. This is neutral ground. Those are the upper planes. And he points to one side, And there's this massive mountain that rises in the sky, and all different types of gateways and city-states that way. And he goes, that's the upper planes. And he points to the other side, and those are the lower planes. And there is the nine hells, the abyss, and all sorts of just darkness to the south of Sigil. And he points at Sigil, and that is neutral ground. The closer that you get to these gateways, the more power the gods have. And the closer they get to Sigil, the less power they have, where they have zero power as they get to neutrality. This is the plains. This is the Outlands. And this is where the battle will happen. And he snaps his fingers, and you return back to your eyes in your ship, and you look off into space.
Don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming.